Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into the astrological energies for April 11th, 2025. We're using insights from Tarot by High C, a source you brought to the table.
Yeah, it had some really interesting points.
Our goal here is basically to unpack what the stars might be suggesting for today.
And see what resonates, you know?
Exactly. Three big themes seem to pop out.
Yeah.
Vulnerability in relationships,
Right.
sharper intuition, and this real push towards taking action.
And it's how they weave together that's key, I think. It's not just isolated feelings.
Okay, so let's start with relationships then.
Mm.
The source really hammers home vulnerability, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Transparency, emotional honesty.
It does. It's about connecting more deeply, navigating things with, well, grace and depth, not just surface level stuff.
And you mentioned intuition, like knowing things about people or situations.
Yeah, exactly. A stronger gut feeling about who to connect with, maybe even being in the right place at the right time, trusting those nudges.
So if you've been avoiding a tricky conversation, today might be the day to lean in.
Could be. But it also warns against getting stuck in your head, right? Overthinking or obsessing.
Right. Feel it, say it honestly, but don't spiral.
Find that balance, especially if changes are needed. Don't ignore the truth, but don't get overwhelmed either. Sometimes we tend to bottle things up.
Yeah, that tendency to suppress feelings.
Yeah.
Learning to communicate the tough stuff is hard.
Definitely. And speaking of emotional depth, that morning Libra moon trine Pluto aspect is relevant here.
Okay, explain that a bit. A trine is harmonious.
Yeah, a smooth flow. Libra loves balance in relationships. Pluto brings transformation and intensity, so it's like this underlying support for positive psychological shifts.
So it helps approach relationships with that blend of diplomacy, the Libra part, and authentic intensity, the Pluto part.
We got it. It sets a nice foundation for the day's relationship work.
Okay, now the big one seems to be Mars joining up with the North Node. You called it a cosmic push forward.
It really feels like that. The North Node points towards our future path, our evolution, and Mars is just pure energy, action, drive. Put them together.
And bam! A catalyst for moving forward.
Pretty much. It can really spark imagination, creativity, amplify intuition, too. But the main thing is less hesitation.
So no more overthinking, second-guessing, waiting for the perfect moment.
Exactly. The energy is very now. It's
Right.
like courage just wells up and fear dissolves. Things that felt like big blocks might suddenly seem manageable.
So it's more about moving with faith, with intention, letting instinct lead over logic.
Precisely. Decisions might feel more gut-driven, and the source suggests this can genuinely open doors.
Like unexpected opportunities.
Yeah, or conversations that suddenly clarify the next step. Stalled situations could get moving again.
I like the bit about not needing permission, just taking the step.
It's a powerful energy for that, but a small caution was mentioned.
Oh.
Attention to detail might be a bit weaker with all this forward momentum, so maybe capture those brilliant ideas quickly.
Good tip. Write it down before it flies away.
And watch out for the ego trying to pull you back to old habits, that resistance to change, you know?
Right, the comfort zone calling. Okay, so to wrap up for April 11th, 2025, it looks like a day for honest communication in relationships, definitely tuning in to your intuition
Big time.
and really embracing that push to act on future goals, letting instinct guide you.
That sums it up nicely. It really leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it?
Go on.
Well, considering all this, which part of your life feels the strongest pull today? Is it relationships or maybe personal ambitions? And what's just one small, intuitive step you could take in that direction?